Full Sail Arena here at Full Sail University. NXT back home, and we are on the road to TakeOver.
Is it my eyes when you look at me? They are so
The following
gorgeous.
contest is
They'll set
scheduled
you
for
free.
one fall.
Could it be my
Making his way to the ring from his
Or just
seasonal
my
residence
stare
in Cairo,
that makes
Egypt,
you free.
weighing 206 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
What an exciting night we have ahead. We're spreading alongside Corey Graves and, well, welcoming him back from assignment. We don't know where you were, Saxton, but Byron Saxton is here with us. How'd that assignment go anyway?
I certainly can't tell you. I was deep undercover, but I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to be right here out in NXT to see the king of Cuteville, Tyler Breeze.
Oh, I want to show you what happened last week on NXT as part of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
The House of Fire, Bull Dempsey, Bullfit running wild. A little bit of a miscommunication there between Breeze and Bull. And here comes the upstart team of Ciampa and Gargano seemingly out of nowhere with a surprise roll-up to advance in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And afterwards, well, let's just say Tyler Breeze was none too happy with the outcome. Take a look at this. Wow, right to the side of the skull. Supermodel kick. Tyler Breeze understandably upset that they didn't move on.
Graves, I know that you thought that they were going to be the tag team of the future, but what a beatdown by Tyler Breeze.
I had high hopes for those two. I thought Tyler Breeze and Bull Dempsey together as a cohesive unit could have gone straight to the top. Alas, I was disappointed, but I understand Tyler Breeze. He was disappointed.
It's a shame Tyler Breeze had to be a sore loser.
It's official.
what was that?
It's official. It is official. The WWE Universe took a big, hot, steaming poop on the Adam Rose party. So now, NXT, it is my turn to take a big, hot, steaming poop on yours. I am Adam Rose, and there is no more fun allowed.
Saxton, you're having flashbacks, aren't you? This is the kind of guy that used to ruin your high school pizza parties.
Reminds me of my 7th grade algebra teacher.
What a welcome for Bull.
You look a little surprised to see me, Breeze. Do you think I was just gonna crawl in a hole somewhere? Because when you attacked me last week, it was no accident. Just like what I'm gonna do to you right now is no accident. Well, actually, you're gonna wish it was an accident because I'm gonna beat you so bad.
Hold on a second there, Bull. First off, what makes you think that you can just walk out here and interrupt what was about to happen? Okay. Bull, you want to talk about accidents, huh? Well, the only accident that I remember from last week was me and you being paired together. Oh, and actually, there was one more accident. What was it again? It was the day that you were born.
That's cute. Did you come up with that all by yourself?
I did, actually. I did. You cost me the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. There's nothing more that I'd like to do than beat you up. But I'm kind of in the middle of a match here, so thank you.
Yeah, I realize that. So, Mr. Rose, why don't you do your old pal Bull a favor and give me the ring?
Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? I'm not here for your benefit. I am here to poop all over his party for what he did to me a few months ago. And when I'm done with him, Tubby, I'm gonna poop on your party.
Ooh.
You know, I was gonna try to be nice about it, but I guess that's just not your way of doing things, is it, Adam?
Uh-oh. Hold on. Bull Dempsey taking it to Adam Rose.
I guess Bullfit is pooping on Adam Rose's party?
I guess so. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Breeze from behind. Uh-oh. Bull again, and Tyler Breeze able to scurry away.
Yeah, conveniently.
Come on, I want a match! I want a match! I want a match! Get back here now!
Bull Dempsey clearly angered at what happened last week here on NXT. Wants a piece of Tyler Breeze. And well, Graves, again, we mentioned at the outset, you thought that Bull and Tyler were going to be the tag team of the future. You saw great things. Obviously, that didn't happen.
Obviously didn't happen, and Bull Dempsey does not forgive Tyler Breeze for what he did in the aftermath. And Adam Rose is out here just pooping on everybody. I don't know what's going on.
We'd like to welcome you once again here to NXT. Rich Brennan alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. Back from assignment. We still got to get to the bottom of that.
I missed you guys.
But we
It's
missed
like our
you
families
as well.
back together.
Well, at any rate, guys, the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic continues. Some great matches on the way. And coming up tonight, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa getting set to take on Baron Corbin and Rhino. All these teams looking to advance in this prestigious tournament. And still to come, Bayley, the brand new NXT Women's Champion. You talk about an emotional night for Bayley, the night that she captured that title. Well, she makes another emotional return here tonight. Her first match at Full Sail since capturing the championship.
The Ultimate Champion. The Ultimate Challenge. 2 championship matches. 1 night. WWE Night of Champions. This Sunday. Live only on WWE Network.
Hey, UK WWE Universe. I want to know one thing. Are you ready?
NXT comes to the United Kingdom this December for the first time ever. Don't miss NXT Champion Finn Balor, Women's Champion Bayley, Tyler Breeze, and all your favorite NXT superstars and divas. It's NXT Live this December on the following dates. Tickets available. For more information, go to WWE.com.
Be there.
Tyler, who's got a comment about...
If you wait 1 second, I'm actually about to answer that. Bull Dempsey, you want to attack me? Challenge me to a match next week. You know what? Prince Pretty doesn't turn down a fight. So you're on. Does that answer your question?
cannot wait. Tyler Breeze and Bull Dempsey gonna go one-on-one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing 225 pounds, he is the perfect 10, Tye Dillinger.
Byron, let me ask you, did you expect Tyler Breeze to accept the challenge of Bull Dempsey?
Tyler Breeze talks a big game sometimes, but clearly didn't want any piece of Bull tonight. But you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing Bull Dempsey get some revenge on the King of Cuteville.
Next week here on NXT, Bull and Tyler one-on-one. But right now, the perfect 10, Tye Dillinger, taking on an old familiar face.
Yeah, I was going to wonder when you decided to start talking about Tye Dillinger. It's not very often you have a perfect 10 grace us with his presence like Dillinger. You're going on and on about what's going to happen later. Let's talk about this.
Tye Dillinger from Niagara Falls. I wish you could go over those falls in a barrel.
I'm going to tell him you said that, Saxton.
Please
You
don't.
wouldn't know anything about the struggle of being a perfect 10. You're a 4 at best.
Are you projecting on Graves there? Do you want Graves to go over the falls in a barrel?
I would never wish that upon Graves. At least not today.
A very tough customer in Dillinger's opponent here tonight, Danny Burch.
Yeah, Danny Burch, very rugged athlete, very in-your-face style. See how he matches up here with Tye Dillinger.
Tye Dillinger's worked hard here the last couple of months. He's changed his style a bit. And he's, wow, look at this.
Man.
He's really been working on his technique to bring that perfect 10 persona in line with what he can do in the ring.
That was a perfect 10 submission maneuver right there.
Well, you know, outside of the antics of Tye Dillinger, he is very accomplished in the ring, very crisp, smooth style, very effective.
What do you mean antics? The guy is good, he knows it, and he's not afraid to let you know.
Of course, I saw him earlier, he said he was primping perfection.
Danny Burch trying to, well, establish himself here. Make a name for himself in NXT. Again, we've seen him in the past, but Tye Dillinger has really turned some heads recently.
Look at that.
Now, is that what Dillinger was missing in the past, Byron?
Well, that was a pretty good cartwheel.
Not the cartwheel, the attitude.
Yeah, look, and Corey Graves knows this best. Sometimes it takes you a while to find that one intangible that sets you apart, and maybe Tye Dillinger has finally tapped into that.
What are you trying to say? I was born with intangibles.
Well, a lot of intangibles, not necessarily all positive.
Why don't you go back on assignment?
I'm sorry, I cannot.
Burch mocking Tye Dillinger. Corey, I don't think there was any question about what Dillinger can do in the ring, but again, it was just that confidence factor that he seemed to be lacking in the past.
You're absolutely right. Sometimes that's all you need. You need to get the confidence to know how good you are. Dillinger is a perfect 10. It took him a while to realize it. It took him a while to overcome the obstacles of being that perfect. And now he's very, very successful.
Here's a concern if you're Tye Dillinger, I think. If you walk around acting like you are perfect, you're flawless, does that somehow make you vulnerable to other athletes because you're not taking them seriously?
No, he's flawless. He's not vulnerable to anything. He's a
Okay, so
perfect 10.
you think you're better than everyone. Does that not make him susceptible to getting defeated by someone who thinks is subpar?
Oh, wow.
What a clothesline.
Nothing subpar about that, Saxton.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Burch was gaining control, but Dillinger, perfectly timed clothesline. Oh! Just retaking charge here. Now stopping just right on the forehead. Oh, there goes the knee pad.
Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Right to the side of the skull. Cover. And that is it.
Here is your winner, Tye Dillinger.
Graves, you impressed?
How could I not be impressed? It was a perfect 10.
One more look at this.
Oh! Dillinger exposing that knee, driving it right into the temple.
One win, and you know what? Maybe one step closer to proving that he is perfection.
Gentlemen, a couple weeks ago, Gargano and Ciampa shocked the world by beating Tyler Breeze and Bull Dempsey in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic and playing Bracket Busters. Are you at all worried that another upset could happen tonight?
Worried? Worried. Yes, they did shock the world. And yes, they did bust the bracket. But worried? I'm more worried about what he's gonna do to them inside that ring. And I'm more worried about what I'm gonna do to them inside that ring.
Look, we went to war. This is built on respect. I don't know who these guys are or where they come from. I don't really care. We're not looking past them. We're looking straight through them. And we're gonna win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Worried.
Wow, what a huge signing on the way. One of the most well-renowned women's wrestlers in the world looking to shake up the women's division here in NXT.
She's not just going to shake it up, she's going to kick it right in the face.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing 240 pounds, Apollo!
Talk about shaking things up. How about the role that Apollo Crews has been on ever since he debuted here on NXT?
He came here to NXT with a lot of hype behind him, and he has not disappointed in the least.
You want to talk about shaking things up. NXT is going to be shaking things up in the Lone Star State this week. San Antonio, Austin, Houston. It is going to be awesome.
This is Monoticus.
And his opponent from Anonymous, Ohio, weighing 207 pounds, Solomon Crowe.
Here's your favorite, Rich. The toughest guy on Twitter, the captain of the internet, Solomon Crowe.
Solomon Crowe is what happens when a Chucky doll comes to life.
Apollo Crews ready to go here in one-on-one action. Well, Saxton, check this out. You can step inside the WWE Performance Center for the first time ever coming up on September 28th. You can see what it takes to make a WWE superstar.
Yeah, what an unbelievable opportunity to peel back the curtain and see an NXT superstar built from the ground up, man.
Tickets are available right now at nxttickets.com. Who knows, maybe you'll even see Apollo Crews or Solomon Crowe.
Maybe you'll see Rich Brennan there.
Now, Rich doesn't go to the Performance Center anymore. He's on SmackDown.
We haven't seen Saxton there in a while either, now that I think about it.
Hey, can we just talk about Apollo Crews and Solomon Crowe? There was a handshake at the outset of the match. Obviously, a lot of respect between these two guys. They've traveled the world together before arriving to NXT. A lot of respect in that ring right now.
Two very accomplished competitors on the independent circuit throughout the globe.
Yeah, you can sense that respect. You can sense that desire to one up the other.
Yeah, well, I was just going to ask you, is that respect going to carry on throughout this match?
Respect,
and apparently, Solomon Crowe has other ideas. Do you think there's some jealousy on the part of Solomon Crowe, seeing how his Apollo Crews has been on such a run and has gotten so much notoriety?
Yeah, there's always going to be jealousy. Whenever you're a superstar in NXT, you've been here for a while, and someone with less time comes in and gets gets more of a spotlight. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of jealousy. Whoa!
What a drop kick! Apollo Crews.
Explosive agility that Apollo Crews has made his name with.
He is firing up the NXT universe here at Full Sail.
260 pounds. Looks like he's chiseled out of granite.
What's he have in mind here?
Wow, what strength.
Amazing strength on that suplex.
As agile,
unbelievable.
As agile as he is powerful.
The total package.
You blame Crowe for rolling outside the ring here?
That was a smart strategy by Crowe. Crowe rolled out to buy himself some time. He knows what's going on.
Oh, wow!
He didn't see that coming, though.
That's a wake-up call.
Uh-oh, hold on here. Apollo Crews, baseball slide, and oh, wow. That's like the jersey up over the head in a hockey fight. Solomon Crowe using the ring apron to his advantage.
Therein lies what Solomon Crowe brings to the table. The unpredictable, the unorthodox.
Just like that, advantage, Solomon Crowe. Cover, hook of the leg, trying to put Crews away in a kick out.
That look of disdain on the face of Solomon Crowe.
How do you prepare for a guy like Solomon Crowe?
Google.
What do you mean, Google?
I don't know. That's how he prepares for all of his opponents. He spends hours on the internet Googling himself or Googling his opponents. I imagine if Apollo Crews was smart, he would have Googled Solomon Crowe.
Graves, would this be an upset if Solomon Crowe can put away Crews in this matchup?
I wouldn't say it's an upset. I mean, Solomon Crowe is a talented competitor. He just hasn't had much luck. I like to have fun with him. I like to joke around about him, but the guy's he's tough as nails and he's talented in between the ropes.
Oh man, look at this!
Oh, what's Crowe doing here?
He's driving the forearm into the temple and the jawbone of Apollo Crews. It's incredibly painful.
And using Apollo's own arm to cut down his air supply too.
Oh wow! Cover, Crowe for the win. Getting a kick out by Apollo Crews. Solomon Crowe going right back to work on the chin, the upper body.
Rich, you like to do your research on the internet. Have you ever Googled Byron Saxton?
No.
Don't. It's disturbing.
Did you do it?
Yeah, apparently he did. That's how we would know.
Try Yahoo, it's better.
Look at this aggression by Solomon Crowe. Maybe this is what he's been lacking. He comes in here with a chip on his shoulder. You mentioned jealousy before. Sometimes that's what a competitor needs to turn it up to the next level to be successful.
Yeah, look at Apollo here, powering out of this predicament.
Oh! Oh! Looked like Crowe was going to try to set up Apollo Crews in a sleeper. And Crews with a beautiful counter.
I don't know if it was a beautiful counter or desperation.
It worked either way. Apollo Crews, double axe handles. Running splash in the corner. Crews getting fired up. Crowe misses with the clothesline. Wow, what a collision.
Crews is coming back to life.
Wow. Oh, we've seen this. Gorilla press.
Oh, that's just part one. Here comes part two.
Standing moonsault. Cover. Crews for the win, and that's it.
Here is your winner, Apollo Crews.
Not a bad showing by any means on the part of Solomon Crowe, but Crews just that much better tonight.
Extremely driven. He wants to rise to the top. He wants to set himself apart and do what you don't expect. You keep up performances like that, Apollo Crews, you're well on your way.
Take a look at this. What a clothesline by Crews. That was the beginning of the end.
The agility of a lightweight. Look at this, the body control, the impact, and another win as the Apollo Nation is picking up steam on NXT.
He makes it just look too easy.
Gentlemen, earlier tonight, Corbin and Rhino said they're not looking past you, they're looking through you. How do you feel your chances are in tonight's matchup?
Chances? No one's been giving me a chance my entire life, okay? You get one life, and you get one chance. We got our chance a few weeks ago, and we showed the world that we belong in an NXT ring when we beat Breeze and Bull. Yeah, everyone was shocked. But you know who wasn't shocked? Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
When you say that Rhino and Corbin, they're looking through us, that's an insult, man. We've earned our keep. Us being part of NXT, part of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, that's not an accident. And tonight, we move one step closer to the finals. And Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, we like our chances.
Joining me at this time, Dana Brooke and Emma. Ladies, you requested this time because it was...
Yeah, we did. The sooner you shh, the sooner I can talk. We came here because we noticed some things are going on at NXT. A lot of things, actually. The champ is back. New women are arriving. And we seem to be missing out on all the fun, right?
Totally. So Emma and I decided to shake some things up around here and show these little newbies who's in charge. Us.
Us.
Mm-hmm. So guess what? Playtime is over.
It never gets old.
Remix. Rock on.
Emma and Dana say they feel overlooked in the women's division. Pretty sure they're not going to let that last too long, but just a second. Here's it. We have someone important pulling up to Full Sail.
Welcome back to NXT. This is Kyle Edwards here at the WWE World's headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, with the latest on where we stand in the NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. In all, 16 teams were entered into the tournament, and the final 4 will advance to NXT TakeOver on October 7th, live right here on the WWE Network. Over the past several weeks, the Dusty Classic has been filled with action-packed matches from all over the U.S., as established teams and a few makeshift all-star tag teams compete for the honor to make history by winning the inaugural Dusty Tag Team Classic. Last week, in a special first-round matchup from Providence, Rhode Island, NXT champion Finn Balor teamed up with Samoa Joe for the very first time, taking on former NXT Tag Team champions, the Lucha Dragons. Even though Kalisto and Sin Cara are more experienced in tag team action, it was Balor and Joe who pulled this one out and advanced to the second round. Last week back in Florida, the first round continued, with NXT newcomers Alexander Wolf and Noah Kakoa taking on the Hype Bros Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder. And it may be time to start believing the hype. Wolf and Kakoa put up a good fight, but Zack and Mojo will be riding their newfound momentum straight into the second round. They will face the very tough tandem of Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. The fans in Florida were also treated to a huge rematch from NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, when Blake and Murphy went up against the newly crowned NXT Tag Team Champions, the Vaudevillains. Despite interference from the devious Alexa Bliss, Aiden English and Simon Gotch pulled out yet another victory against Blake and Murphy to advance to the next round of the Dusty Classic. Just when we thought NXT's upcoming invasion of Texas couldn't get any bigger, we've learned that the second round matchup between the Vaudevillains and Dash and Dawson will take place during NXT's tour of the Lone Star State next week. We'll have all the results and news from that match, as well as any other updates from the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic in the weeks to come, as the NXT superstars continue to compete in a fitting tribute to the man who was their mentor and friend, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. But right now, let's get you back to Full Sail University and our first second round matchup as the powerhouse team of Baron Corbin and Rhino gets set to take on NXT's newest tag team sensations, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
This is going to be a battle. Rhino ready for action.
The following contest is a quarterfinal match in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament. Introducing first from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 295 pounds, Rhino.
Rhino's ready for action, but he is not alone. This is another match in the Dusty Classic, and Rhino's got himself quite the tag team partner, wouldn't you say?
And without a doubt, Rhino and Baron Corbin looking to take a spot in the final 4 of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
partner from Kansas City, weighing 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
One-time rivals who came together in the first round of this tournament to knock off the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions, the Ascension. I'd say Rhino and Corbin have come together pretty well, Byron.
Yeah, that's what I love about this Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. You see old teams, you see new teams, and in the case of Baron Corbin and Rhino, you see two very volatile teams trying to hold it together.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 402 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, we saw the issues earlier between Tyler Breeze and Bull Dempsey, and these two gentlemen right here, in some ways you could say were the catalyst for all of that, Corey.
You got to give them credit. They got an opportunity of a lifetime. Ciampa and Gargano somehow weaseled their way into the Dusty Classic, and they came out victorious. The internet's talking about these guys. The NXT universe is talking about these guys. Good on them.
Weaseled their way in. Look, some of the top talents around the world were invited to compete in this tournament.
Right, and these guys got in.
Exactly, they qualified. And they've proved it so far. They've advanced to the second round.
Well, they've never had a challenge in front of them the size, literally or figuratively, of Rhino and Baron Corbin.
Again, both of these teams vying for a spot in the Final Four of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The semifinals and the finals both set to take place the same night, October 7th, live on the WWE Network at TakeOver. So the task ahead for whoever makes it into the Final Four, it's going to be to win 2 matches in one night at TakeOver for all the bragging rights. That's a tough task for anybody. Wow. Powerhouse Rhino.
Yeah, that's one thing about Gargano and Ciampa. They haven't backed down. They haven't showed any signs of being nervous. They've brought the fight every step of the way.
Wow. Ciampa caught a nasty elbow there. Oh, what a clothesline.
I'll give it to Ciampa and Gargano. They definitely strutted in here with some bravado about themselves. They've been impressive.
I said a few weeks ago, opportunity is seized by those who dare to attack. They are attacking right now.
See the referee right there, making sure that the tag rope was held onto. Oh, as the tag was made. What teamwork here by Ciampa and Gargano, using the 5 count to their advantage. But here comes Corbin, and there goes Corbin.
Not gonna out.
Oh, stand by.
Gargano diving through the ropes, clearing out Baron Corbin on the outside.
You're not gonna outpower Rhino or Corbin, but maybe they can outquick them a little bit. It's working so far.
There goes Rhino. And Gargano again, picking up Steve, diving through the ropes.
I don't know, guys. You think Corbin and Rhino might have underestimated these two?
Wait a minute, what's Ciampa thinking? Precarious position, here he comes. Cross body, clearing out his opponents.
Lightning could strike twice here for Gargano and Ciampa.
Cover, trying to put away the team of Rhino and Corbin. Rhino able to power out at 1. So a lot of damage done to both Rhino and Corbin, but only a 1 count. That's going to get inside the head of your opponents a little bit, Byron, doesn't it?
If you're Gargano and Ciampa, you're sticking with the attack. You're keeping up your offense. You're not getting deterred.
Nice teamwork here by Gargano and Ciampa. Oh, look at this. That's chemistry.
That's one way to equalize a man-beast.
Oh, wait a minute. Ciampa trying to lift Rhino in the German suplex, turned around into a running lariat. Tag man, and here comes Baron Corbin.
Really a favorite of the NXT universe.
The strength of Corbin.
Ciampa able to slide his way out.
Look at this.
Ducks under. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Planted!
Sometimes there's no substitute for power.
Corbin and Rhino in control, looking to advance into the Final Four of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
WWE Network presents a new original series. Now seating Table for Three. No host, no script, no boundaries.
Don't be politically correct. We just did right here. It's right here. Nothing goes beyond right here.
And each week, a new menu. This week, it's a new day.
For like 2 or 3 weeks, like we debated talking to you or not.
And not once have you invited me to your house.
Have you invited me to your house?
Yes!
Table for Three. Tomorrow night, immediately following SmackDown. Only on WWE Network.
Everybody with their eyes on the prize. Bragging rights and the opportunity to honor the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. That's what this tournament is all about.
Look at this. Blatant disrespect by Baron Corbin, just standing on the face of Ciampa. He's sending a message. He's letting Ciampa know, he's saying, you don't belong here in my ring.
Well, that's a good point. Remember, there's a lot of guys in that locker room. As soon as they saw Gargano and Ciampa earn a victory in this tournament, they said, wait a minute, who are these guys? They don't deserve to be here. They don't deserve to succeed. And you're seeing that attitude in Rhino, in Baron Corbin.
Boom. Byron, do you think that Ciampa and Gargano got lucky in that first round match against Breeze and Bull?
Skill is skill. I mean, on any given night, we say it all the time, any team or any competitor can beat any other competitor. But can they back it up again tonight against a Corbin, against a Rhino? I don't know.
Oh, what a boot by Rhino.
Oh, answered by Ciampa with a knee. Oh, looking for the tag. Can he get to Gargano? Hold on here.
Yeah, that's not going to work out too well.
And again, impressive strength by Rhino, tossing Tommaso Ciampa around. Tag made, and here's Baron Corbin.
It's like pick your poison. You want the monster truck or the bulldozer?
What is all this animosity towards Baron Corbin from the NXT Universe Corps?
People don't understand Baron Corbin. They don't understand his motives because he doesn't have a story about how he wanted to be a wrestler his whole life. He got here because he's good at life, and he wants to be good at NXT, and he wants to win titles and make money.
It's a pretty harsh statement.
See the referee doing his job there, making sure that Rhino had a hold of the tag rope.
It's really starting to enter that desperation time period where Tommaso really has to make that tag, or else this match isn't going to be around much longer.
Rhino with something big in mind here.
Something big and bad.
Something devastating, no doubt. Ciampa knows what's in store, fighting back. May have saved his team this matchup. Perched on the top turnbuckle. Tommaso Ciampa missile drop kick. How much did that take out of Ciampa, though?
Now's the time, if there ever was one, to make the tag if you're Ciampa.
Yeah, but Rhino's not far away from the big bad wolf.
Now you're right, here comes the big bad wolf.
Tag made to Corbin and the tag made to Johnny Gargano. Ducks under the clothesline. Gargano pinballing himself around.
Right now Gargano feels like if his team's gonna win, that responsibility is on his shoulders.
Look at this. Roll through kick right to the side of the head.
A unique offense from Gargano is very effective.
Gargano again. Up and over.
Oh! Planted Corbin.
Cover. That could be enough.
Oh, man.
Corbin powering out with authority as now Ciampa and Rhino going at it. The two legal men are Corbin and Gargano right here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh! Missed with the gore. Oh!
We may have another upset on our hands here.
Cover. Gargano for the win. And a power out by Baron Corbin. Oh, wait a minute, here it is! The end of days! And that is it! Rhino and Corbin advance!
Here are your winners, Rhino and Baron Corbin!
Unfortunately for Gargano and Ciampa, their Cinderella story just hit midnight.
Man, Gargano and Ciampa, they left their hearts out there. They said they were going to do it. They said they were going to put everything into it, and they did. But Rhino and Baron Corbin just too much. Watch this. Dodging the gore. We thought for a second lightning might strike twice again with Gargano.
But then we've seen the same fate as so many others. Johnny Gargano finds the end of days.
So Corbin and Rhino advancing here in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The first team to make it to the Final Four. And I'll tell you what, you're really going to like what we saw from Ciampa and Gargano. But the team of Baron Corbin and Rhino, I mean, is there anybody that's going to be able to stop them?
They're going to be really hard to beat. I mean, I'm going to go out and say that Baron Corbin and Rhino are an early favorite to win this entire tournament.
I don't often agree with Saxton, but I'm going to agree with him on this one.
Yes.
Gentlemen, next week, NXT makes its debut in Texas, and you face Dash and Dawson in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Your thoughts?
Well, Devin, it would be an honor and absolutely amazing to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
And doing it as the NXT Tag Team Champions would be even more gratifying.
Indubitably. It's a great word, right?
It's a wonderful
Fun
word.
to say.
I like saying that word.
Oh, good lad.
It's going to be a little hard to do without the NXT Tag Team titles, don't you think? Because next week, Blake and Murphy are invoking their rematch clause.
That's right.
And since I sent Blue Pants back to that clearance rack where she belongs, it's about time that the tag titles return where they belong, which is around the waist of Blake and Murphy.
Now that will be gratifying.
Idiots.
What a wench.
Wow, the rematch clause has been invoked. Blake and Murphy coming back for their tag team championship. But up next, for the very first time since winning the NXT Women's Championship in one of the best matches in a long, long time, the huggable one, Bayley, returns home to NXT.
The next generation is ready, and for the first time ever, they're coming to Texas with NXT Live. This September, the Lone Star State will never be the same as the future of WWE debuts in Texas. You're invited to a historic night of unbelievable action. It's NXT Live in Texas this September. Tickets are available. NXT, NXT, NXT.
I am more than you think I am. I can outwork you, and I will surpass you. Greatness is my destiny, and my path to get there has just begun. I am Nia Jax.
Well, their tag team experiment didn't last long, and things have progressively gotten out of hand between Prince Pretty and the innovator of Bullfit. Tyler Breeze has accepted Bull Dempsey's challenge and says it will take just one beauty shot to settle their issues. It's Breeze and Bull next week on NXT.
And as we saw earlier tonight, Blake and Murphy have invoked their rematch clause from back in Brooklyn. They will go head-to-head with the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Vaudevillains, next week.
What a week next week right here on NXT. But guys, Bayley the champ is here. She's back at Full Sail.
I've been waiting this all night long.
And look at that. Holding up the NXT Championship. You want to talk about an emotional night. It's emotional for Bayley to bring that title back here, but as we saw on WWE.com, the video of Bayley with her parents, with her family, the tears flowing down her face, that's how much the title means to her.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, Jose, California. She is the NXT Women's Champion. It's Bayley.
It almost seems like Bayley is still getting used to just even hearing that announcement. NXT Women's Champion.
And you saw Bayley giving a hug to, well, probably her biggest fan, Izzy. We saw the great moment that, hold on, where's she going? Bayley? Look at this!
Yeah!
That's what it's all about.
Come over here, Bayley, I want a hug.
Bayley running around inside the NXT arena, sharing her joy of bringing the NXT Women's title back here to Florida. Look at that, hugs for everyone.
Well, you know, this NXT universe has stood by Bayley's side for years, fighting adversity, fighting letdowns, fighting the heartbreak, and now finally celebrating that Bayley is your new NXT Women's Champion.
What an emotional night it was inside the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I mean, you could just hear the entire NXT universe erupt after Bayley defeated Sasha Banks for the NXT Championship. But again, I mean, we can talk about it as much as we want, how emotional it was. But if you saw that video on WWE.com, for Bayley to share that moment with her family, with her mom, it's indescribable, Byron.
She said she will never forget it as long as she lives, and rightfully so.
And look at right here. Bayley, and there's Izzy, and oh, hold on. Hey! Oh, this is cool. Check out the look on Izzy's face.
Bayley was a fan, 10 years old. She wanted to be in that ring, and now giving another little girl the same opportunity. This is why Bayley is so loved and so adored by this entire NXT universe. Moments just like this. A true role model, a true inspiration.
What a moment for Bayley bringing the NXT Women's title back, and what a moment for her biggest fan, Izzy. I mean, the look on Izzy's face tells the entire story.
She's on cloud 9.
Saxton, you and I are smiling over here. We've got a sourpuss at the end of the announce booth. Why don't you smile? What is wrong with you?
Don't put that on me. My heart's still beating. I mean, sure, it's a nice thing to watch. I just don't get all caught up in this sappy stuff. Bayley's talented. She worked hard. Good for her. She's enjoying her homecoming, but she's got competition coming up. That's what she needs
to get Bayley over here to give you a hug.
Stop it, Saxton.
Soak it all in, Bayley. You deserve it.
So Bayley in her first match back here at Full Sail, getting set to take on Sarah Dobson. Graves, she's competed throughout the independent circuit. What do you know about Sarah?
I don't know a whole lot about her. I've heard her name thrown around. I heard she's incredibly talented and tough. Apparently when it comes to women and divas, she is one of the toughest on the planet. She aims to prove it here against Bayley.
Well, Bayley's finding out, look, you celebrate an accomplishment, you celebrate becoming champion, but then that long line of challengers behind you gets real fast.
Just imagine what a victory for Sarah Dobson over the women's champion would do.
Be huge.
Wow. That was unique.
Dobson trying to put away Bayley here, and Bayley's return to Full Sail, and Bayley able to kick out. There's something a little crazy about Dobson's offense, isn't there?
No, she's definitely got an aggressive side to her where she puts very few limits on what she's willing to do to her opponent.
I don't know how much Bayley has seen Dobson in the past.
That could be a detriment to Bayley.
That's what I'm going to say. How do you scout for it?
Yeah, if you're not familiar with your opponent, you better figure it out quick.
Oh, wow. Well, look at this.
Bayley's in trouble here.
Yeah, submission maneuver applied here by Sarah Dobson, trying to put away the NXT Women's Champion.
It's a perfectly legal hold.
Bayley, so she's got to get out of this.
That is very dangerous Debilitating maneuver by Sarah Dobson. But Bayley.
Oh, it's power by Bayley.
Back to her feet and perfect counter, running Dobson into the turnbuckles, but Dobson doesn't want to let go.
Got a pit bull-like grip around Bayley.
Finally shook her free. Ooh! Double axe handles by Bayley, and Bayley's starting to feel it.
Bayley knows the pressure's on now. Every single night, every single match, you got to prove your worth as the NXT Women's Champion.
Target squarely on her back. Perfect suplex. Oh, Bayley to belly!
Planted her.
And a successful return to the NXT arena for the new women's champion.
It's Bayley.
That's a nice sign, isn't it, Corey? Bayley with the NXT Women's Championship standing tall.
Quit trying to instigate Saxton. I give her credit. She's incredibly talented. She's a great human being. She's a great women's champion.
Holy moly, guys.
Uh-oh.
I didn't expect to see Sasha Banks here.
You're probably wondering why I'm out here, Bayley. And I didn't come out here to belittle you or to berate you. I came out here to congratulate you. Ever since TakeOver, the only thing I've been hearing is how me and you stole the show. And the only thing I've been hearing is how that match was the match of the year. But not only that, that was the greatest women's match this company has ever seen. And that's all great. That's all great for everyone except me. I didn't come here to put on good matches or to steal the show. I came here to be the best. And you're good, Bayley. At TakeOver, you earned my respect because that night, you were great. But that night only. For 3 seconds, you were better. But let's get the facts clear. You're still not me. And now I have even a bigger point to prove.
You think you are the only one who has a point to prove here, Sasha? You think that I'm just gonna walk around, let you walk out here? I have a legacy that I want to start and that I'm proud to hold this NXT Women's Championship. If you're out here asking for a rematch, sister, I have no problem with that. Let's do a rematch, right? You can do it tonight. When do you want to do it? A week from now, you want to do it?
No. You see, I said I have a point to prove. I have a point to prove to everybody in the back that I am the best female wrestler in this company. I want to do more than just beat you, Bayley. I have a message.
You want to send a message, Sasha? That's what you want to do? You want to see who is the best women's wrestler? You want to add, you want something decisive? You want a stipulation? You want a 2 out of 3 falls match? Is that what you want?
No. You see, I just don't want to beat you once. I don't want to beat you twice. I want to beat you again and again and again and again. Until every single person here realize that little fairy tales don't have a happy ending.
Ladies, I've heard enough to realize that we've got a tremendous opportunity here. So on October the 7th, at NXT TakeOver, Sasha Banks, you will get your rematch for the NXT Women's Championship against Bayley. But I'm going to up the ante a little here. For the first time in NXT history, you will be the main event of NXT TakeOver. Oh, I haven't finished yet. I think I'll up the ante a little more. In the main event at NXT TakeOver on October the 7th for the NXT Women's Championship, Sasha Banks will face Bayley in a 30-minute Iron Man match.
Whoa! A bombshell of an announcement by General Manager William Regal. Are you kidding me? What a main event it's going to be. Live on the WWE Network, October the 7th, Sasha versus Bayley for the NXT Women's title.